Our primary concern at the moment is to simplify the given expressions by collecting like terms. In case you have not seen my video on collecting like terms, please help yourself to the video. That will enable you to understand this lesson perfectly. To start, the question 1 has variables x and y, but we need to apply the concept of collecting like terms to be able to place each term where they belong. To do that, we notice that the very first expression, the very first term we have in this full expression is the x term, where you have 2x. By collection of like terms, we are looking for like terms to be able to finish simplifying the terms with x. So we begin this way. Looking at that, we pick up the 2x first. 2x picked. What is the next term with just an x? Here we have just 1x, so minus 1x. Done for the x's. This is gone. The next thing I'll come for minus 5xy. This is gone. I need a like term with this, and here I have it. 2yx is the same as 2xy plus 2yx. What's next? Gone. The constants are 3 and negative 5 plus 3 minus 5. In this case, we can simplify. 2x minus 1x is 1x. Leave it down. This full part is gone. Minus 5xy plus 2yx or 2xy. They are the same. It's the same way of saying 2 minus 5. That will give you a negative number. So negative 3xy or yx is correct. Plus 3 minus 5. 3 minus 5 is going to give you a negative answer, which is negative 2. Therefore, the simplified version of the first question is x minus 3xy minus 2. Beautiful. We are done with that. It's as easy as that. Number 2 is a fraction. This is actually very easy to solve. But remember, collecting the like term skill alone will not be able to solve this problem. You also need your fraction skill. So bring it up. Let's do it. First, we have half of a. The like term is negative 3/4 of a. Therefore, we'll start our calculation with it. Half of a minus 3/4 of a. We're going to solve this based on the fact that they have like terms. And after that, we're going to work out plus 3/5 of b and minus 1/3 of b, minus 1/3 of the same b. Let's work it out. If we work here out fractionally, I just want to use the same denominator. 2 times 2 is 4, 1 times 2 is 2. So numerator, I have 2. 2 minus 3 is negative 1. So I have negative 1 upon 4 of a. That is for the a term. Done. For this side, will it be negative or positive? Let's check it out. The denominators are not common. Therefore, to make them common, I'll multiply negative 1 upon 3 by 5, while I multiply 3 upon 5 by 3. So I'm going to be having 9 upon 15 on the left hand side, which is 3 upon 5, and I'll be having 5 upon 15 this way. So 9 minus 5 will give me 4. That is a positive one. So plus 4 upon 15 of b. This will be my final answer. You can leave it this way. Otherwise, you can write the positive term first before the negative one, which means I can rewrite this as 4/15 of b minus 1/4 of a. If you've written the first one, you are correct. If you choose to write it the second way, you are also correct. These two examples I've solved are really very easy. But the next case, as easy as it is, will take us some time. Therefore, because of the little space we have, we are going to apply some mental strategies to save space and work it out perfectly correctly. Are you ready? Let's do it. We'll begin with 4EF squared. So I'll just draw a simple line to differentiate the question from the working. Alright, so 4EF squared. I've taken this out. Let's look for another term that contains e and f squared. Check it out. E and f squared. E and f squared. This does not qualify. This is e squared and f. We're looking for e and f squared. Find it here. Minus f squared with e. So you can write it as minus e f squared. Since the first one is e f squared, I will just write minus e f squared. So I'll cancel it out from here. Let's check. There could be more. E and f squared. E and f squared. Yes, I found it here. Minus 3e f squared. Minus 3e f squared. So I'll cancel this out also. Do I have more? E and f squared. This is e squared and f. They are not the same. So this is what it is. Let's simplify it. Remember, we need to save space. So each part you bring in, simplify it and leave the answer there. So that when we finish all the simplifying work we need to do, we just gather them together and get our final answer. Let's work it out. 4 minus 1 is 3. 3 minus 3 is 0. So it means 4ef squared minus 1ef squared will give you 3ef squared. 3ef squared minus 3ef squared gives you 0. These full ef squared terms give us 0. Therefore, there's no need for the 0, yeah? So we don't need 0. This is gone. 0 doesn't change our answer. Let's work out the next one. Let's go for the z term. The z squared term, rather. So first we have 2z squared. It's a negative, so the negative is right in front of it. Remove it. So let's look for other terms that contain z squared alone. Z squared alone. Here we have 3z squared. That's positive. So plus 3z squared. Okay, 3z squared. Remove it. We are removing it because that will make space for us to know what we are dealing with and what we have done with already. Take note of that. Let's go forward. We're looking for the z squared. Z squared. Here we have minus z squared. Minus z squared. So we'll just remove it from the thing. It's gone. Negative 2 plus 3 gives you 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. The z squared term is also going to give you 0. So we can erase it without feeling any guilt. That gives us 0. When we add 0 to our final answer, it makes no change. Let's check out the next term. Fe term. The first one begins with negative Fe. So I'll just erase it from the thing. Let's check out the next term that has Fe alone, just Fe. This is e squared of f, so it's not a term. We're not working with that. This is Fe or ef, which is a positive one. So plus Fe, or you say plus ef, it's the same. Remove it from the thing. Check out for more. Fe term alone, Fe term alone. There is none. This is Fe squared. That's not what we're dealing with. So negative 1 plus positive 1 is 0. It means that the Fe term gives us 0 also. We can erase that because it makes no change to our answer. Keep it down. Let's check out the next one. We're done with these three. Here we have positive 5z squared. We can erase it from the thing. Is this just 5z? No, 5z squared of f. 5z squared of f. Remove it. So let's check out the ones with z squared and f. This is f squared and z. This is not what we're looking for. We're looking for z squared and f. This is f squared and z. So that's not it. We're looking for z squared and f. It's here. So minus 6z squared and f. I can remove this. Okay, let's check out for z squared and f again. Z squared and f. Here, this is just 1. So plus 1z squared and f. Did you notice instead of f z squared, I wrote it as z squared f. It's the same. That makes our working easier even. Therefore, let's simplify. 5 minus 6 is negative 1. Negative 1 add 1 is 0. It means that the z squared f term gives us 0 when simplified. We can also erase that and go further. This time around, it's time for the 3f squared z. This is positive, so I'll write it down. 3f squared z. Now you can erase it from the thing. Gone. Look for f squared z term. We have one here. Minus f squared z. That's it. You can erase it. F squared z f squared. We have another one here, minus 2f squared z, or you write 2z f squared. They are the same. You can erase this. F squared z is gone. So let's simplify. 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. It gives us 0 as well. So we can erase this because this term cannot change our expression, our final answer. Where are we now? Now we are at the e squared of f. I'll just write it down. Since it's positive, write it down, e squared of f. Therefore, you can erase it from the board and check for others. E squared of f, e squared of f. I have it here. E squared with f is also positive, plus e squared of f. All right. So e squared of f and e squared of f are both positive. When we add them together, 1 plus 1 gives us 2. So this is going to give us 2 e squared of f. All right. E squared of f gone. Is there any other term waiting for us to work out? Let's check. Go through. We have worked out almost everything. This is a constant 2. We have to add it. 2 is positive. Yeah, 2. Any other constant? Yes, minus 1. Minus 1. 2 minus 1 is 1. This is a positive one. So, in summary, our final answer leaves us with 2 e squared of f plus the number 1. This is our final answer for this expression. Is it so difficult? I know it isn't. You may feel a bit confused when going through because there are so many of them. But take your time, work it slowly, make sure you relax and you are looking very carefully. One thing that will help you to strike out each one you have dealt with already. That gives you room to know what you are left with to do. I believe you enjoyed today's class also. And as always, I want to say thanks for watching.